Welcome to the Small Claims Forms video. To initiate your case, you must first gather the following information: the proper legal names of the party you're suing, the address where you can serve the party you are suing, any evidentiary materials that support your claim, and the small claims form packet most suitable for your matter.
When taking legal action against a party, here's what you need. If you're suing an individual, you'll need the exact name and address of the person you're suing. If you're suing a corporation or a business, visit sunbiz.org on your internet browser. Select Search Records. Then select Search by Name, Fictitious Name, or Partnership Name, or by any other identifier you may have that you believe will lead you to the correct business. Once you have located the correct business, you will need the exact name of the company as it is officially registered on sunbiz.org. You will also need the name of the registered agent and the address where they can be served. For a business with a fictitious name, like a store with a different public name, you will need the name and address of the real person or business behind that fictitious name. If it's a partnership you're suing, you need the names and addresses of all the partners.
The clerk's office has diligently compiled the necessary forms into convenient packets, which are aligned with the Florida Small Claims Rules. This effort aims to streamline the process for our county's citizens, reducing the legwork associated with accessing and completing these forms. You can readily find these form packets by scanning the QR code on this screen or by visiting the clerk's website at www.collierclerk.com. Hard copy forms are also available at the Clerk of Court's Self-Help Center. Each forms packet is matter-specific, which includes accounts stated, auto negligence, money lent, return of stolen property from pawnbroker, goods sold, promissory note, and work done. Accounts stated refers to an agreement which has been established between parties about the correctness of a balance due and an obligation to pay that balance. However, the balance has not been paid in a timely manner. Auto negligence refers to a matter in which injuries or property damage occurred due to someone's negligence in a car accident. Goods sold refers to a circumstance in which a customer has failed to pay for the product they purchased. Work done refers to a situation in which the person who performed work is seeking payment for services rendered. Promissory note refers to a matter in which two parties have established a written and signed document which contains a promise to pay a specified sum of money to a particular party at a specific date or on demand, and the promisor has failed to pay in a timely manner. Return of stolen property from pawnbroker refers to the process of reclaiming stolen property that was stolen and subsequently pawned to a pawnbroker by the thief. Money lent refers to a situation in which one party provides funds to another party with the expectation that the borrower will repay the amount, but has failed to do so. The general form is for matters that do not fit into one of the established matters mentioned in this video. To initiate a small claims case, you must start by filling out several forms. These include a statement of claims, a designation of email, and a summons for a pretrial conference. Most of the forms that you will complete have a case style, which is the top part of the document that contains relevant information about the case, such as the court's name, the name of the parties, the case number assigned by the clerk of court, and the title of the document. You must complete the case style by entering the following information. Enter the plaintiff's name. The plaintiff is the party that files the case. Enter the defendant's name. The defendant is the party that the case is filed against. You must also enter the defendant's address and telephone number in the indicated blank spaces. Under the title of the document, Statement of Claim, you will enter the plaintiff and the defendant's name again in the indicated blank spaces. The following paragraphs contain the facts of dispute. Your statement of claim may be different depending on the packet you selected for your small claims matter. Read these paragraphs carefully and fill the blank spaces with the facts of the matter. If the statement of claim mentions attachment of any supporting documents, be sure to include these documents when you file the forms to initiate your case. Typically, small claims trials are held by judge only for a speedy process. However, you may demand a jury trial by selecting demanded on the statement of claim.
If you choose to demand a jury trial, you will need to refer to the Florida Rules of Court Procedure for further information. The small claims packets are curated for non-jury trial small claims matters only.
Complete the following required information. Enter the plaintiff's name, the plaintiff's complete address, sign and date the document, then enter the plaintiff's telephone number and the plaintiff's email address. You are not required to notarize any of the forms to initiate a small claims case. When initiating a small claims case, you are also required to file a designation of email address for a party not represented by an attorney. Any corresponding documents for this case will be emailed to the email you provide on this document, so be sure to provide an active email address and keep an eye on your inbox. Complete the case style by entering the name of the plaintiff and defendant as entered on the statement of claim. Enter your name on the blank space provided in the first paragraph. Then provide at least one email address. On the first line of the last paragraph, enter the name of the opposing party. And on the last blank line, enter the address of the opposing party. On the next page, indicate how this document will be served upon the opposing party, and then enter your information in the appropriate blank lines. The summons for pretrial conference notifies the defendant that they are required to appear for pretrial conference. You must submit one summons for each defendant. When serving a defendant with a summons, you will also include a copy of the statement of claim and designation of email address. Complete the summons by first entering the plaintiff's name and defendant's name to reflect the case style on the statement of claim. Then enter the address where the defendant will be served. If the defendant is a corporation, enter the registered agent's name and registered agent's address instead of entering the defendant's address. The rest of this document will be completed by the clerk of court once a pretrial conference date and time has been scheduled. Unless you have selected service by clerk via certified mail, each signed and sealed summons will be emailed to you for service. Before moving further, review the checklist located in your specific form packet to ensure you have completed all necessary forms. Once you have completed the necessary forms, it's time to initiate the small claims case. You can conveniently do this by e-filing the forms on myflcourtaccess.com. Select Begin e-filing, then log in or register. You may also file by mail or at the clerk's customer service counter located on the first floor of the Collier County Courthouse. You will need to serve each defendant with a summons and a copy of all filings. You may obtain a signed and sealed summons from the Clerk of Courts for each defendant if you already have not done so. The documents officially notify the defendant of the lawsuit and provide details about the case. The following methods of service are appropriate for small claims cases: certified mail via Clerk of Courts, service via Sheriff's Office, or service via certified private process servers.
Now that your small claims case has been filed, all parties, including you, must attend the pretrial conference for a chance to mediate the case without the need for trial. Navigate to our small claims pretrial conference and trial video for further information.